lovelies, it's Trish with Makeup by Trish 2, and today I'm going to show you a really quick and easy eye makeup tutorial, but this is more of a romantic, quick, easy summer eye, something that you can do in 2 minutes flat, and you're out the door. I'll give you a little close-up of what it looks like. Now keep in mind, these the lights are really washing it out. Still playing with my camera, but you can see I chose purple, but you guys can choose whatever color you like. So I thought this was very appropriate for summer. Hope you guys like, and if you want to see how to do this look, stay tuned and I'll show you how. See you next time. Bye.
Okay, to get this look started, you're going to want to use a light flesh tone color. This is Vanilla by Smashbox, and I'm going to apply this all over the lid, right over my primer. Next, I'm going to take a dome-shaped crease brush and get a little bit darker of a shade. This one is Nude, also by Smashbox, and I'm going to apply that right into the crease area. I want to go into my crease, and maybe a little bit can go on the lid. I'm going to concentrate a little bit by my eyebrow and where my bridge of my nose is. This is just going to help me lift my eye area up a little bit more because I have a bit of a hooded lid. And I'm also going to make sure that a little peeks out from the crease, just because if with my eye shape, because I do have a bit of a hooded lid, if I didn't put a little bit above the crease, you probably would not be able to see it. So I'm going to put a little bit above right there. And then I just keep checking, make sure when you're doing your makeup that you close your eyes, open them, make sure that everything looks even. But when you're applying your shadow, you want to make sure that your eye is open. So I'm going to work that in, try and build up the color. I want it to add a little bit of depth, but not be too strong of a color, because obviously this is supposed to be light and summery. So just keep blending, making sure there's no harsh lines. Next, I'm going to take a dome-shaped brush and take a little bit darker of a shadow. This is Sienna by Smashbox. Take a little bit on that dome brush, and I'm going to start to work that into the crease. Wherever you place down your brush first is where the most amount of color is going to go. So make sure that when you go to start putting more color or darker color into your crease, or anywhere for that matter, that you're just real careful in where you place it. So for me, I'm putting it to the part where I want to have the most depth to my eye. So I'm working that in, brushing it across my lid, and then just kind of working the color or the edges around where I've placed that color to make sure everything looks nice and blended. It's important that if you do have a hooded eye, that you want to make sure that you don't go far further than your last lash on your upper lash line. That's going to make your eye look like it's more open and lifted. So that's what I was doing. I was taking my end of my brush and just making sure that everything is aligned and everything looks nice and lifted. Next, take a flat shader brush, and whatever color you choose for your lid. I chose this nice purple. It doesn't have a name to it, but it's also from Smashbox, and I'm applying that all over the lid. Now, I like to a lot of times just do my crease work and the darker colors first, and then go back in and apply my lid color. That way I'm not disturbing any of the colors that I've placed on the outside of my eye, and it just makes everything a little bit easier to blend. Kind of like a cheat sheet for you. So just pat that on, blend it down. I'm swiping this. Now keep in mind, if you're working with press shadows, you can kind of swipe. Just be careful you don't get too much fallout, but if you are working with loose shadows, you're going to want to make sure that you pat the color on as opposed to wiping it or swiping it on the lid like I am doing it right here. Just make sure everything looks nice and blended. I'm going to take a nice big fluffy brush, and we're going to go make sure one more blend all over the lid, make sure everything looks nice and smooth and there's no harsh lines. Then I'm taking a smaller brush, taking a champagne color from Smashbox, any color will do, or any light color, and apply that to my inner corners and up towards the eyebrow. This is going to make your eyes look much more open and awake. Then I'm taking a flat liner brush and going into a taupe colored cream liner, and I'm going to work that in by stamping it on the lower lash line. And now it's very important that when you're working on your lower lash line that you want to start off slow, build up the color, because it's going to be really hard to take away color once you apply it in that area. So I'm going to kind of stamp the color in, and then I'm going to get a little bit more on my brush and kind of wiggle it into where my lashes are. And this is just also going to help make sure that there's no gaps in spaces, because you don't want to have any skin showing through. Obviously that will defeat the purpose. So just kind of pat it in and wiggle it in, and make sure everything looks nice and blended. Then taking a pencil liner brush, I'm going to take that purple color that we used on the lid and I'm going to work that on top of the taupe liner. And it's just going to give it a little bit of dramatic effect, make your eye stand out a little bit more, but without making it look too heavy, which makes it nice and perfect for summer. Alright, make sure you add your eyebrows, your mascara, and then you're good to go.